Yo, 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 what up? We live. It's Monday. That means it's Monday $1,000,000 Coach Show. We are here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you something that you should be doing in your business every single day. And if you're not doing this, then you're literally losing money. But if you start doing this, it's going to help you find lost $10,000, $30,000, $60,000, even $100,000 months in your business. I'm going to break it all down for you today. If you're brand new to this community, what up? My name is Ryan McMorris, one of the co-founders here at Intentional Lifestyle Creators. Welcome to our community, the $1,000,000 Coach community, where our goal is to help you build your $1,000,000 coaching business. And today is one of the staples of helping you build a $1,000,000 coaching business, because this is the thing that is going to create these big spikes in income. So if you want a spike in income, then this is one that you're going to want to watch. You're going to want to save it, and you're probably going to want to come back and watch it again. Okay. So I'm going to break that down today for you. Let me make sure I got this. Let's find your Okay, I'm going to break down some big things today, because this was a huge turning point in our career. But it's just, this came up the other day when I was working. A new client came to us. She was in a program, and it just was not going very well for her. And there's some people that go through programs or hire coaches, or they get support. They're looking for help, and it's on them. Okay. And then there's some of us that are going through programs, and like, it's just not our fault that like we're not getting the result that we want. So the point of this is, I found something that I did that she didn't see. Okay. And there's certain things that I can literally look at someone's account. I can look at what you're doing, and within probably 5 to 10 minutes, I can tell whether there's money there. I can tell whether there's something missing that's not being monetized correctly or not being monetized at all. And within like 15 minutes of talking to her, I knew she wasn't doing this one thing. Okay. And so I want to bring this up, because if you're not using what we call spike cycles, okay, I want you to comment the word spike if your thumbs work, if you can hear me, and if you know that there's hidden money just waiting for you to just say the right thing, do the right thing, then I want you to comment the word spike. Okay. Now, spike means having an increase in income. I want to help you increase your income today. So if you can see my whiteboard, great. I'm going to be pulling this over here. Just give me 1 second. Let me make sure all right, that's all good. All right. Okay. So let me give you some prerequisite here. The first time I really started to learn and master this process, we were able to do $42,000 in a month. And then we did $72,000 in a month. And then we did $190,000 in a month. And it's because of these one things. Okay. And this has got our income to where it's consistent. It's solved like every problem in our coaching business. Okay. And it's a domino problem solver. If you get this right, all of the problems that you have inside your coaching business will likely go away. Okay. Common errors and mistakes that we see with someone's coaching business: message, offer. Okay. We see like people's messaging is off. Their offers are off. They don't have momentum. They don't have consistency with sales. Okay. They can't build a sales team. They don't know how to really consistently scale. Oh man, this is huge. Scale your marketing, being able to run paid ads. Okay. Has anyone ever felt like these are some of the common core problems that are showing up in your coaching business every single day? Every single week you step into your office and you're looking to solve the problems that are right in front of your face. And a lot of times, you know that it comes down to like your messaging's off. right? Your offer is not really, an irresistible home run kind of grand slam offer. You're lacking momentum. There's not consistent sales. You're the only one doing everything. You really can't scale in your marketing. You can't scale anything. And the answer to your problems is what we call a spike cycle. Okay. A spike cycle is going to help you find an extra $10,000 to $100,000 inside of your coaching business over the next, I'd say, 4 to 6 weeks. And if you can get down with that, give me your favorite emoji. Let me know if you can hear me. I don't know. Is anybody here with me today? It's $1 Million Coach Monday. We're laying out game plans for you to just absolutely go out and crush your week. And I think we're just a little too quiet in here today. Say what's up. Say happy Monday. Let's get it. Because again, I'm not doing this for my health. I already know how to do this. Our team already knows how to execute this. I'm doing this for you because I love you. And I don't want you to be one of those coaches out there that's just struggling because you're not using a spike cycle consistently. Okay. So say what up. All right. So what is a spike cycle? Okay. Here's how I want you to look at life. Okay. If you look at life, okay, and you break life down into a 12-week, what's up, Ben? Good to see you, dog. 12-week run, okay? That means we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. These are our weeks right here, okay? So we got 1, and that we got 12 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. So if you were to look at like how your social media is how you use social media in a given 90-day period, okay, then this is going to help you realize like where you're missing money. Okay. So let's just call next week like week 1. Okay. New week, new month. So September, October, and November would be this 12-week run. So you'd put September, October, and November. Okay. And right here, let's make this look like a 1. I completely destroyed that 1. Okay. Right here is where I would do all my nurture and growth. So if I'm focused on growing my audience, let's just say I grow my audience by 30 people per day. And over the course of, that's 30 people times 7 times 6. Okay. So over the course of this 6 weeks, I would have grown my audience by 1,260 people. Okay. And 60. And if I were to grow my audience over the course of 1,260 people over the course of 6 weeks, then every 5 to 7 weeks, I have to do some type of monetization. Okay. I have to let people know in a very clear and aggressive way how I can solve their problem. Okay. And if you don't do this, if you're not doing this every 5 to 7 weeks, then you're missing out on money. Okay. So I'm going to ask, like, have you done, yes or no, have you done a spike cycle in the last 8 weeks? And again, a spike cycle is just a series of posts, okay? A series of posts that are very sales driven, okay? So they're posts and they are all about you solving their problem, the problem that you solve, your offer. It has to do with letting people know exactly how they can buy, what they get when they buy from you, like getting really aggressive with your sales. Okay. Now, the problem that most people that we find is most people are either they're doing this way too often. So they're in spike cycle, but then that's like their whole daily life. Okay. Everything on social media is basically coming across just way too salesy every single day. Buy from me, buy from me, buy from me, buy from me, buy from me. People don't want to see that. You probably don't get any engagement because people don't want to see that. Right. Okay. Or you're in the other pool where you are never doing a spike cycle and you're wondering why people never buy from you. Okay. Or you only do this like once a year, twice a year kind of thing. At minimum, you should be doing this at least 6 to 8 times a year. Okay. So again, when we set up these spike cycles, here's what happens. Okay. Here's what happens. I can grow my audience over this like 1 to 6 weeks. Okay. And then at that 5 to 7 week mark right here, boom, I'm going to create a spike cycle. Why? Because I'm going to do that series of posts that I talked about. It's going to help me. Let's just say I were to bring in that 1,260 people, and then I were able to connect with let's just half of them divided by 2. That means I'm going to have reached out to 630 people. Okay. Let's say I got connected to 630. Half of them I actually start a decent, conversation with. Okay. And half of those are qualified divided by 2. Okay. That's 157 people. All right. And let's just say I were to book calls with 20% of those people. 0.20. Oops. 157 divided by 0.20. All right. So if I were to get on a call with 31 hottest people from my new followers here, okay, and I were to close half of them, that means I have 15 new clients. Okay, just from this spike cycle. Okay, and at 15 new clients, let's just say at $3,000 per client, that's going to put me at $50,000 or $45,000 of revenue. Now, let me know. Give me a number 1 in the comment section if you're following along with me and if this is helping so far. If you're just following along with me so far, I just want you to put a number 1 in the comment section, just real quick. All right, because again, my goal for you today is to realize that if you're not doing spike cycles, then you're missing out. Go back. Did I just leave? Oh, my bad. I messed that up, guys. My bad. The point here is if you're not doing spike cycles, you're missing out on income. Okay. Because again, I went from 1,260 people, new followers. Okay. All the way down. Let's get rid of you. All the way down to 31 calls, 15 clients. Okay. Remember, calls lead to clients, right? So if I create 15 clients at $3,000, that's going to create $45,000 of revenue. Okay. And remember, now there's all these people that were still, listen, we said we were at like 315 qualified people. Okay. So now there's still qualified people that are going to go on. They're going to see our next nurture sequence. Okay. I'm going to pause real quick. Who's here with me? Anybody here with me? The only way that I can give you what I've got in here is for you to let me know if you're following along or not. Okay. This spike cycle thing is so important for your business. And I know each and every one of you is here because there's something in here that you want, right? But if you don't give any feedback or if you don't respond or connect, there's no way to let me know that this is sinking in for you. Does that make sense? Anybody? So I'll just Jeopardy style. Okay. Ben's here. Anybody else? I'm telling you, hey, if you don't get this spike cycle concept, just the concept alone, if you don't get the concept, then you're never going to create the momentum and consistency that you want in your business. Okay. Most of us, like we want momentum. You can feel when you don't have much momentum in your business. You can feel when you have no like oomph on social media, right? And this is going to help you get that oomph. Let me show you something. When we started doing a spike cycle this week for a new client of ours, who literally if you would have looked at her Facebook page 2-3 weeks ago, if you would have looked at her Facebook page 2 or 3 weeks ago, you'd have been like, oh man, this is dead. It's got no engagement, zero engagement, nothing's going on here. And what did we do? We performed a spike. We performed every detail of a spike cycle. Let me show you what that looks like. Because when a client works with us, what we do is we put them through an individual class or an individual spike cycle. And what that looks like is we do like an awareness post to bring awareness to a problem. We create anticipation. We create an announcement of the new program or something new is coming out. We show the offer. We go through testimony. So we literally just break this down for a client. Okay. And we show them how to use it. Okay. This is what our clients have access to. And when we do this, you should see triple the engagement. Guys, triple the engagement just by performing a spike cycle the right way. Now, when we go in and make sure that a client's offer is where it needs to be. Okay. So for example, we said, all right, this offer is going to be a $20,000 offer, but right now we're going to be doing it for $8,000. Okay. So we're going to be doing this offer for $8,000 for the next 10 people only. Now, 8,000 times 10, that's $80,000. Okay. So if we know that we're looking for 10 clients, all we're doing is we're looking for 30 calls and we're looking for 60 people on our hot list. And we're looking for 120 individual people that have like shown engagement. They're quality people. Okay. Quality leads. Okay. Guys, it doesn't have to be so hard. Okay. And so what we did was we just went through and we did a series of posts that got these 100 people to raise their hand. We took the top 60 of them. And this week we're booking out 30 calls that are going to lead to 10 clients. Okay. And all we did was Saturday, we did a mission post. So we literally just said like, hey, this is our mission. This is the mission that we're on right now, and got people to engage with it. And then we did our awareness post. And then today we're going to be doing our anticipation. And we're going to keep this spike cycle going all the way through the week. And these series of posts are going to solidify our 60 people, and it's going to book out our 30 calls. And if we close at around 30%, we're going to bring in 10 new clients at $8,000. Why? Because the offer itself, honestly, is probably worth 20 to 40K. So we know that we're going to lowball to get these next 10 people in at 8K. But they know that it's going to be a no-brainer for them. That's going to be $80,000 in revenue. Okay. Usually we're going to collect about 30% to 50% of cash collected. So of the cash, we're going to be looking to collect about 30K to 40K cash collected. Give me a number 1 in the comments if this is making sense so far. If you popped on late, again, we're going over what we call spike cycles. Okay. Understanding that like every single one of us should be performing some kind of spike cycle every 5 to 7 weeks in our business. Okay. What I want everyone to understand is you build your business from promotion to promotion. Okay. That's what I really want you to understand. You're either going into a promotion, okay? You're either like coming out or you're in one. So no matter what, you're everything that you do is prepping for the next promotion. Does that make sense? If you're not thinking that way, then I'm telling you, like you're missing out. No, your business isn't always about being the best at delivery. It's about being the best marketer. Okay. Think about look at this. I want you to Reese. So let's look at this real quick. I want you to take a look at something for me real quick. This is going to help you in your business. So right now, Reese's is getting ready for their Halloween promotion. Okay. They've got pumpkins, they've got bats, and they've got ghost. Okay. And what I want you to realize is you have the same offer in your business. Okay. You have the same offer. We'll call it the same core offer. And let's just say you sell that offer for $3,000. Okay. And this is your Reese's cup. Okay. But what I want you to see here is Reese's does pumpkins, bats, and ghosts for Halloween. Right. But they also do Christmas tree. Right. So now when it's Christmas time, guess what they're going to be doing? They're going to be promoting their Christmas trees. It's the same chocolate. It's the same piece of candy, but they're using the marketplace's attention to sell the Christmas trees. Give me a number 2 in the comments if this makes sense. So for your coaching business, you can literally just have different style promotions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 8 times a year. And every time you change up a little something, but it's the same core offer. And so if you use these spike cycles to your advantage, and every 5 to 7 weeks, you're literally just focused on doing this right here. For 5 to 7 weeks, I'm going to focus on growing my audience, nurturing my audience, and connecting with new people. And then I'm going to create a spike cycle to monetize my audience. Now, understand, you can still monetize here. Okay. I'm trying to create an extreme amount of monetization here. Okay. Some people are going to buy, some people are not going to buy. But guess what? Instead of being this my base flow, now I created a new base. Okay. So I got another 5 to 7 weeks here. Boom. And another 5 to 7 weeks here. What am I going to do? I'm going to continue to grow my audience more. I'm going to continue to nurture my audience more. And I'm going to connect with my audience again. And guess what? I'm going to do a spike cycle again. And I'm going to create another spike in income. And the cool thing is, like, these spikes of income, they create a lot of momentum. The conversations with people that don't buy, and how you create these consistent just flow of income when you're not in promo mode. Guess what? All the people that don't buy here, they're going to buy consistently through here. And then the momentum's going to start to die off. And guess what you do? You do a spike cycle again. Let me know if this makes sense. I just want you to understand that, like, you build your business from promotion to promotion. Everything that you do, even if you're not in a spike cycle right now or coming off of one, everything that you're doing in the growth, nurture, and connecting phase is to literally prep for the next spike cycle and improve upon the things that you didn't do well in the last one. Give me a number 3 if you're following along with me here, because I want to help you find your next 10,000, 100,000 that's missing. That again, it's not something that, again, a lot of times there's money that's there in your social media accounts that's just waiting for you, but they're waiting on you to either say the right thing or actually let them know how you can solve their problem. If you don't let people know how you can solve their problem, then they're not going to just magically come out and say and ask you to help you solve their problem. That's just not how the world works right now. This is just not how it works. This is not how business works. So I want to help you get to a place where you can consistently do these promotional cycles inside of your business, because when you do, it creates the momentum for consistency. It creates momentum to actually have a high energy in your business. It creates momentum so you can actually get the money that you want or need to run paid ads. It gives you the money that you need to hire and scale yourself out of certain departments and certain things inside of your business. And it helps you find like really where your message is, where your offer is. It helps you really dial in the business. But if you're not doing these things, or if you're like, oh man, I got to get this right first before I go into my next promo cycle. Put the promo cycle on the date or on the calendar. Put the promo cycle on the calendar right now. Because why? It's going to force you to fix all the things that you can to get to that date. It's going to force you to do it. And if you need help, then just comment the word impact. You may need help. You may not be able to do this by yourself yet. And that's okay. Get the help that you need. Our team is right here to help you. If you feel like, look, I need help executing my promo cycle. I need help with the post. I need help with the planning. I need help with the growth and the nurture and the connecting. Help me. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. Just comment the word impact. One of our clarity coaches will connect with you and they'll see if you are ready for help. And if you're not ready for help, they'll point you in the direction with tools and resources that we have to help you. They'll point you to the best resource for you. Okay. I actually put reminders for this now and still missed it because of the time. It's all good. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. You just gotta put it on your time zone. That way you know what's popping and locking on it. All right. So that's my point today. Okay. My goal for you today is to put some kind of spike cycle on the calendar. Okay. Guys, let me break this down for you. If you've gone through our talk bundle, okay, you can use these spike cycles on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, doesn't matter. Okay. But if you're going through like like your growth, nurture, and connection sequence for 5 to 7 weeks, you're going to have posts like your stories. And we do this in the talk bundle. So if you don't have access to the talk bundle, please get access to the talk bundle. It's extremely important. It's right here. If you don't have access to the talk bundle, just type in the phrase talk bundle so we can get it to you. It's really, really important. We break down 28 days of how to grow and monetize in a very efficient way. So if you don't have access to the talk bundle, make sure that you have access to it. Okay. But again, this is what it looks like. I'm literally just rinsing, repeating, and being as creative as I can for 5 to 7 weeks with my stories. I'm going to ask questions to engage. I'm going to look for places to be controversial and inspirational. I'm going to look for places to educate. I'm going to look for spaces weekly. I'm going to go live. I'm going to sell to my audience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to share testimonials and things that my audience, that my people are going through. And then I'm going to look for things that I can use as reach content or places where I can find some virality. Okay. And so if I'm doing this just consistently, 5 to 7 weeks, boom, boom, boom. And then that 7 to 10 days, I'm doing my spike cycle. And then I'm going to go straight into my mission, awareness post, Anticipation is so huge. A lot of us just don't create good anticipation. Okay. And then I'm going to announce my offer. I'm going to handle objections. I'm going to straight up book calls for the offer. And then I'm going to share my testimonials. I may say like bonuses, closing, like that kind of thing. I'm gonna create this like really intentional 7 to 10 days. And then after that 7 to 10 days, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go right back to my 5 to 7 week growth, nurture, and connection sequence. Give me a number 3. Just please give me a number 3 if this makes sense. Okay, because a lot of us, I think it can give you a lot of peace that instead of looking at your year like it's 365 days, instead of looking at your year like it's 12 whole months, you can start really looking at your year kind of like 6 to 8 promo periods. Okay. That's on, you're just rinsing and repeating, and you're just looking for places to improve the last one and to make it look like it's new, to make it look like it's different. That's all that's happening. Like, again, that's why I give you this Reese's cup example. All they're doing is making the same candy bar look like it's new. And you could do the same thing in your coaching business. Once you figure out that first promo, then it's just figuring out how to make the next one look a little different, but it's literally the exact same thing. Okay. And guess what? If you save all 6, if you were to like put your head down and do this for a year, you're going to make more money than you've ever made in your life. Promise. And you've got them all saved. So now guess what? It's not about always creating something new or doing something new. It's just about rinsing and repeating. It's about improving, making it look a little newer, but you never have to start from scratch. Let me tell you, the first one is always like the hardest one. But if you get the first one out of the way, and then you say, look, I'm just going to do it better next time, put it on the calendar. I'm telling you, you're going to make way more money. Okay. Way more money than you've ever made before. So if you need help with this, then let us know. Just say the word impact. That way, one of our clarity coaches can connect with you. They'll have a free 15-minute call with you, and they'll see where you're at. They'll be able to analyze and just give you clarity around like our philosophy, our process, our strategies. They work. Okay. And again, I'm proving these strategies are not just by me. Like, I'm like, take it from a damn candy bar. Okay. Don't overcomplicate this. Look at this. If I go, let me go find our offer again. Imagine our core offer right here is that Reese's cup. Okay. So yeah, they have their regular bar or regular thing, but they've got Christmas, right? They've got the Halloween one that they do. Man, I have a Christmas album I can promote. See? Yeah. Put the Christmas album into your offer and then you get creative with it. Now, look, I'm really good at offers. That's just what I do. That's just my bread and butter. I'm really good at creating really, really, really good, no-brainer, irresistible offers. But guess what? They have the Easter egg, right? They've got the Easter egg. What other options are there for Reese's holiday shapes list? Look at that. We'll go to the images here. So they have just mystery shapes. They've got the Easter eggs. We've got animals. I mean, they've got football season. They probably do something for the Super Bowl. They've got Valentine's Day. All they're doing is using what's already in the marketplace. They're using what's already in the marketplace to sell their shit. If this doesn't give you the most, look at this. They've got their Easter. What else did we just see? I think we missed. What did we miss? We missed one. Can't remember. But my point has been proven. Alrighty, friends. I'm out of time. If one thing I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and schedule your next promo cycle. And if you don't know how or where to start, just comment the word impact so our team can point you in the right direction. They'll give you videos, they'll give you resources, free stuff to help you execute your promo cycles. Alrighty. Have a good one. See ya.